Hey Travis kiddos, happy Friday. I don't know if I'm just entertaining myself or getting a little loopy, but I have gone full out into my tri-suit that I would be wearing, that our whole team would be wearing this weekend if we were at our triathlon in Hawaii. It is a bummer, but I'm still thinking about it and wishing we were all there. And I actually, as if you can tell, we have our team is supporting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We raise money while we train to support patient care, and they are the forerunners in research for blood cancers. So that is a cause near and dear to my heart. I do it in memory of my Uncle Don every year. So sorry to plug a little bit here, but it's a great cause, and I'm still raising money even though the race is canceled, because as one of our teammates said, the race may be canceled, but cancer is not. So I'm still raising money, and I know everyone is having a really tough time right now. But I'm still going to put my link into the description if you feel like you want to contribute. If this is a cause near and dear to your heart as well, please go ahead. Please do not feel obligated. I'm just putting the awareness out there. And my outfit is also twofold because not only is this our team color, the purple, but it is month of the military child. So I can continue my purple this whole month for both causes, because we want to support you guys, our military families, and our military kiddos especially. You are incredibly special. You have a very different lifestyle than a lot of people, and you have your own challenges that come with that. So we support you, we love you, and I'll be showing my purple to show that support throughout the rest of this month. All right, I'm going to go over reading and math stuff here because it's mostly review and going over the things that we've worked on all week. So I can hopefully squeeze it in quickly for you. So your reading work, you're going to choose at least 2 stories from this week to reread. Now, you have a lot of options. You have Good Ideas, The Paper Reader. You have The Story of a Robot Inventor, which you know is my favorite of the week because it's about partially about triathlons. And you have Thomas Edison, Inventor. You have Windshield Wipers. You have Scissors, you have the Wright brothers, you have all of your decodable reader stories, and those are really great to reread in general because they are right on target, even a little below target, so that you can get through them pretty quickly and practice them well. So you had sports stars, hard chores. I can't remember the other 2 off the top of my head, but you have a few of those stories. Also, a board that can soar and Born to Learn. So plenty of options for stories to reread. Re is that prefix that means read again. So reread a few of those stories, and at least means 2 or more. So go ahead, do what you can. And then in your turn workbook, we have a page about poems using alliteration. So we had 2 poems in the story, in the literature anthology this week. And I talked about alliteration earlier in the week, and you have access to that game on ConnectEd. It's under structural analysis, alliterations. So alliteration is when you hear the same sound at the beginning of a few words in a sentence. So they have an example: Sailor Sally sails across the sea. You notice not every single word starts with the same letter. That's great if you can do that, but it's a little tricky sometimes. So so then they also had words that help you with what you would hear, the sounds, but again, using alliteration. The wishing wind wheezed and whistled. Gives you a great visual and auditory sense for what they're trying to describe there. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to read the sentences, circle the words that are alliterative, that start with the same sound, and then you're going to write your own alliterative sentences down at the bottom. So use some of those words that start with the same sound to make up your own sentences. I'd love to hear what you guys come up with. You're so creative. I hope you can find some or create some great sentences. You also have your draft model. So you're going to read the draft model. You're going to use the questions to help you to add time order words, just like we're doing in our writing this week. And I'll do a separate video for writing too. But so our first, next, then last, or maybe there are more steps, maybe there are fewer steps, you'll have to check it out. Now you could do a little arrow up and write the word in, or you could rewrite the whole text here using those time order words. Do what works for you, what you have time for, what you're able to do. And if you need to practice, that's a great place to practice writing. For math today, we have in the workbook, you are doing the chapter review and test. So it's a few pages. It's 131 to 134, reviewing calendar and time. So if you get through this and still need to go back and finish them, that's fine. If you get through just this today, great. If you get through this, have finished the other work, and want to do some more, you can go on and work on the cumulative review here. So that's reviewing mental math and calendar and time. And that's pages 135 to 140. So go ahead and do what math you need to work on. Use the tools you need to. You have the manipulatives online for the clock and the calendar. And I'm just going to do a quick math review here. So I have an example of a number of the day showing it a bunch of different ways. So this is for the number 12. So I have 12 at the top. That's writing it numerically. I also wrote the word out. I wrote 1, 10, 2 ones, or 12 ones. Okay. All of these are ways to show 12. I have 10 plus 2 equals 12, 13 minus 1 equals 12, 6 plus 6 equals 12. Could write a ton of number sentences to show, to get to 12. That's a great way to do it. I did 12 dots here. I did sticks and dots, 1 10 stick and 2 1 dots. I have tally marks, 2 groups of the 5 tallies, and then 2 more. I did money, so I have a dime and 2 pennies. I have 2 nickels and 2 pennies, so 10, 11, 12, 5, 10, 11, 12, both come up with 12 cents. And then I have a number bond in the middle. Now you could show a bunch of different number bonds as well. The possibilities, there are a ton of possibilities for you there. But go ahead and you are going to do your own number of the day, showing as many ways as you can, but not with the number 12 because I just showed you a ton of those. So let me give you your own number and then you do all that work. So your number is, oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Your number is 28. So go ahead and show 28 in as many ways as you can. Get practice with that. So you're showing your place value, you're showing money, you're showing your composing and decomposing, your number bonds, you're showing your addition and subtraction, you're showing your tally marks and organization. You can show a picture, you can write the word, anything you want to do. So try to show it as many ways as you can. At least 2 is usually what we go for, but I think you can come up with a ton of different ways. Have fun with both of those, and happy learning.